Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Love and Info. I hope that everybody's trying to keep calm. I hope that everybody's trying to find some peace. I hope that everybody's trying to master some kind of craft right now because this is the time to let go. This is the time to just fucking surrender to the change and accept it. Accept that things might be changing, things might be not, but the better way to deal with all of this is definitely to stop for a second. And this is something. It's a video that I came across today. It's called Academy of Ideas. It's a channel here on YouTube, and this is the video that I watched was called How to Fortify the Mind in Time of Crisis. And basically it started by saying something along the lines of, how do you trigger a mental crisis or a mental breakdown in someone or in a nation or in a group of people? And it gave certain points, talk about for being forbidden to participate on daily activities that bring you joy, get rid of their jobs, destroy their daily routines, tell them not to leave their homes, tell the victim that society stands on the edge or verge of economic collapse. These are all things that we're going through right now. The quarantine, not leaving our home, losing our jobs, not knowing where economy is going to stand after this, and being in lockdown and not being able to bring those things that brings us joy into our lives, such as daily things, even going to the park, going to the beach, getting together with our friends at bars. All this is being privatized from us, and it says, you know, it says the people say that maturity is the capacity to endure uncertainty. And if we're not mature enough, if we don't know what's going on with our brains and why our brains may start freaking out, it may really cost us a lot. It may cause us our sanity. So I hope that this video make you guys more alert of how this is affecting our brains and why we should keep calm within all of this, and how can we keep calm within all of this chaos right now. So the thing that we fear the most is the disintegration of ourselves. Our identity is built on the patterns of our life, whether it's our habits, our hobbies, our social roles, our jobs, our interpersonal relationships. Is who we are. It's who we are. The people that we talk to every day, the relationships that we hold, the place that we take in society. Whether it's we're serving food, whether it's driving a bus, whether it's being an entertainer, anything that it is. When all of that put together seems to be jeopardized, we we see ourselves slowly falling apart, and it's a change that we need to keep up with and cope up with, because when we don't, all of this rapid change can be very disorienting. If you're feeling disoriented, if you're feeling, that you're falling into chaos and confusion, this can very easily fall into depression, into psychosis, into a psychotic breakdown. There's ways of knowing if you're falling for this. There's ways of understanding your brain and knowing that if you're freaking out, it's probably time to slow down. you know and knowing that what you really fear is the fact that your everyday life and your everyday routine is collapsing apart, and you don't know how to deal with these changes. You don't know what to place there instead of what there once was. So a couple of tricks to really help yourself through this is to give yourself the sense of achievement, and to give yourself the sense of competition, to give yourself a new sense of routine. Okay, so if you feel like all of this change is getting to your head, is being too much, if you would have seen me last Thursday, dude, I was a fucking wreck. I didn't know what to do. I was like, life is coming to an end. I have to do something. I have to do something. I have to make something productive of myself. I have to, I've been applying for jobs like you have no idea, which stresses me out even more because there's nobody calling back right now. And it's just like it was really getting to me, you know? Um but like David Trahu said, when in doubt, slow the fuck down. When in doubt, slow down. You know. Um. So to give yourself a sense of achievement, you do activities that really bring you joy. You have to find an activity that makes you feel like that you actually did something. Do some research. Do some research. Clean your house. Do something that really makes you feel that you've done something for the day, and create a new routine for yourself. You know, Stop thinking. Get away from media. Stay away from media. Stay away from all of those things that created that anxiety within you. all of those things where you were getting all of your facts from, all of the facts that brought you to the mental state that you're in right now, that it's not healthy, stay away from all of it. You know, stay away from talking about it, stay away from all of it. There's nothing you can do about it now. Maintain yourself informed to the edge of stuff. You already know that you have to wash your hands. You already know that you have to stay away, from the outside for now. Take that and don't keep up. It's all about maintaining a positive state of mind more than ever right now. Because when you start letting yourself maintain a negative state of mind and you allow this to become a part of the change that is going on in your brain and on your everyday alterations, it makes you antisocial. It makes you get away from the world to a point that you're not going to know how to deal with the world and reality anymore. And you're going to start coping in different ways, which may stop in psychosis, and it's all bad from there. Okay. So it's, since the fear of it all and the root of the fear of it all is watching yourself disintegrate, it's watching who you are coming apart. Like I said, giving yourself a sense of responsibility for things, get into plants. Oh my God, plants are amazing right now. They can really save people's fucking life. Because if you get a feeling of fulfillment by that and you're taking care of something, it will really just make you fucking feel better, and it will get your mind away from all this chaos. So it's not just finding any activity. For me, jogging is the most, because I feel like when I jog, I really did something. I worked on my body, I nurture my body. I went for meditation is amazing right now too. um cooking can be amazing. Meal prepping, and just any kind of thing that you left behind before that you didn't allow yourself to do, just do it right now. But the most important thing is to stay away from all the negative propaganda. Stay away from everything that caused that. Try to flip it over and think of all the positives that this is causing for the earth. Yeah, a lot of people is dying, but the fact that the world is on a still is making pollution go down. It's making people really appreciate what we do have when shit is not chaotic. You know. Um, so just be very aware of your mental health right now. Be very aware of not going into panic. When you start going into panic, you need to slow down and you need to completely let go, and just understand that nothing that is going on right now is your fault. There's nothing you can do about it, and the world is going to be okay. At this point, honestly, it's getting to be the survival of the strongest of mind. It's not so much a survival of the strongest, because right now being strong, it's not going to give you shit. Being richer, it's not going to give you shit. It's all about being the one that is going to stay calm, being the one that is going to stay positive, being the one that is going to make the best out of the situation, and that you're going to stay coherent. You're going to stay coherent because you know you're mature enough to maintain your levels of stress down during uncertainty. You know that who you are is not being threatened by all of these changes. You know, um, and adapting is the most. So let's all just try to stay relaxed. Let's all try to stay chill. Let's all try to stay away from any negative enforcement of this chaotic change that is coming into our lives, and know that things may or may not be forever. Just just try to focus on something different, and try to try to give yourself a sense of fulfillment. Try to give yourself a self of completion within those activities that you choose to do. I hope that I was clear enough. I hope that I really told you guys something, because this helped me out a lot. If you guys want to actually watch the video, like I said, it's called How to Fortify the Mind in Times of Crisis by Academy of Ideas. I love you guys. We're all stars. Even when we're frightened, we will shine.